Former Ute and New England Patriot Christian Cox joining us in studio here to talk about local college football. The BYU Cougars. Okay, 0-9 on the road against top 25 teams. They're struggled on the road against some of the best teams in the country. Why is that? Why is it some teams go out on the road and can't get it done?
Deficiencies are magnified when you're on the road, definitely. And BYU this season has had problems offensively with Taysom Hill completing balls at a high clip, and that's what happened in Wisconsin. Gary Anderson put together a great game plan, knowing Taysom's strengths are with his feet and where he's had some struggles with his arms, because in that game they had plenty of turnovers, plenty of defensive plays to keep the offense in the game, but ultimately they didn't execute and put points on the board to put them over the top.
Now, Kyle Van Noy had another good performance on national TV, had that great interception that just dropped right in his breadbasket, but the 8 tackles against a very physical offensive line. You play in the NFL, so you know the answer to this question, but how much has his draft stock helped by a great performance against a big physical team like that?
Oh, definitely. You know, his biggest weakness from draft stock is his size. Obviously, we know he's electric in the open space, electric in his pass rushing, but it comes down to, can he play defensive end / outside linebacker at a heavier size? And he proved it against Wisconsin that he can do it. And you know, he's a first-day guy. Bottom line, he'll be a first-day guy, and alongside with Cody Hoffman, you got 2 great players that will be playing on Sundays coming next year.
And that obviously helps recruiting. Okay, we know they're going to beat Ohio. They're going to beat Idaho State, but the game after that's the one we're looking forward to. Idaho State.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't clear the first time.
I didn't hear you.
Notre Dame's coming up in 2 weeks. Everyone's looking forward to that game. It's a game that everyone circles on their calendar. We saw Notre Dame slip up at Pittsburgh. What do you think the Cougars' chances are of going to Notre Dame and getting a win, and what do they have to do to get that win? You
know, again, it comes back down to being efficient on offense. If Taysom Hill can continue to make plays with his feet, but more importantly, complete balls efficiently during the game, that's how they're going to pull out a win against Notre Dame. Defensively, they're going to shut down Reese. Not a problem at all. You know, I faced him a couple years ago when he was a freshman, and he ended up defeating us. But ultimately, you know, that's a good game and a great opportunity for the Cougars to go in and pull off a marquee win for this season.
Do you think they get the win?
Yeah, I'd say why not? I'd say maybe by 3 or 7. But that comes down to how efficient Taysom Hill is in his throwing.
It'll be the first time since 1993, 19 years since BYU has won in South Bend. Christian Cox, thanks.
Not a problem.